Alright, hello everybody, it's your boy Nomari here, back at it with another video. I'm here to bring out with a theme on Naruto unlocked all of the Uzumaki Kekkie and Genkais. So, no, before we start this, the Uzumaki Kekkie and Genkais well, as you can kinda guess, it will be, one, chakra change, two, the ability, like, if you let someone bite you, they can heal themselves, and then the third one, I want to do a chakra manipulation. So not the chakra change, but chakra manipulation. That should be the first one. I say the third one would be a Oh, I'm gonna say the third one will also let them have ice release. So that's the reason why they're also cousin clans to the Yuki clan. Or no, they actually are cousins. I'm gonna say like a branch of the Uzumaki clan, like when the Uzumaki clan was first booming and everything, like a branch of theirs who belong to the Uzumaki clan. I mean, like that's where they came from. I'm gonna say the Uzumaki clan had different branches, just cause like, I feel like that would kind of be better off and a lot easier to explain. Um, so yeah, now now during the shenanigans, well, it's mainly at the end as we see Naruto looking for his sensei, one with a headband and his eye covered. As when Naruto see Kakashi, he will ask Kakashi for training. He will say, Kakashi Sensei, or no, I need training. As as Kakashi goes, I'm sorry, Naruto, but I cannot help you. Why? Well, that's because Sasuke is fighting a dangerous opponent. Like you, and also he has a higher chance of winning, so don't even ask me for scrolls. As Naruto, she feels very betrayed by this, as he kind of thought that Kakashi, out of everybody here, or out of any sensei or anything, would like actually train her, not be like the others, but she was wrong, and she feels very betrayed by him. Now Narco Shoes then says you're just like everybody else, and she will run out. As Kakashi, he doesn't care. Now now like she'll run out and she'll go to a training ground. But this is when she'll go to a training ground she doesn't even know exists. This is actually in the I'm gonna say this is actually the compounds made by the Uzumaki clan that used to live in Konoha before they went back, before hearing about how the next war was gonna start, and they want to be in Uzumaki just in case anything was to happen. Which when they did get there, they were fighting up against the Iowa and all them, and they still lost their lives and stuff. But yeah. Now now Naruto, he no, she, my bad. She would basically just like go to the she would like she would be running deep and she would finally come across this building and she would see the Uzumaki symbol, or as far as symbol she was wondering, where am I? As when she keeps going she'll go up against the gate, as also on the plate what says Uzumaki compound, as she will go wide-eyed as she will swipe her hand against the seal. Now, when she does this, it will open up, of course. It's not gonna just reject her because she's a half-breed or anything. But, when she comes inside, she will see that there's like a lot of scrolls. And even this rare seal, as when she put her hands on it, it will basically give her the Namikaze abilities. So I'm gonna say the Namikaze abilities is mainly for speed, which is why Minato and Naruto at a young age was super fast and all that. Because I mean, if he was able to run away from Ambu's tunings and even some Johnnies, and like while he was doing his pranks, he should be fast enough to like, he should like get a speed boost. So I'm gonna give that from the Namikaze side. And so I'm gonna say Namikaze side also has swift release, and she will have swift release and all that. So yeah, now now that right there, kind of gave Naruto, a huge advantage in strength and everything. As now, not only does she get the all the Namikaze abilities and everything, but she also now gets she gets the speed and everything. As also her Uzumaki traits are more known now. As on this and as on the ceiling, so that she put her hands on it, so like it automatically does it. So now she's basically full Uzumaki with just the Namikaze traits. As that's what the seal is for. If there's any happy Uzumaki, it turns them into a full Uzumaki, no matter what. So yeah. Now, and also it will get rid of any cells that damage the person. And if they are a Jinchuriki, it'll give them complete mastery over the Biju. And also, it'll give them the same feelings that the Biju is giving. So basically, not only that, but also gives her the ability to have emotion sensing and basically be as good as a sensor as Karin is. As that's how also she gets her other 3 bloodlines from the Uzumaki clan. As she will also get knowledge from the previous Uzumakis before they were sadly taken. As now she knows all like a lot about her clan and everything. As also she realized that she's one of the last Uzumakis. As her mother was Kushina Uzumaki, since Kushina used to live there. Used to live there with Minato. So she'll get Kushina's knowledge. As also she would then also find out where like the library and stuff is, and that's where her father Jutsus are. And she realized that, now that she was a Namikaze due to, again, having Kushina memories before she dies, as Kushina was going to make a seal for Minato, so that way, he could pass down all his memories and stuff to Naruto whenever she grows up. As she kind of knew that Naruto is not going to have a good outlook or not going to be treated fairly in the village, and most likely her training would get sabotaged. So, she was kind of 3 steps ahead. Just trying to plan to make sure that her daughter can be strong and doing things that she wants, really. So, yeah. Now, normally, she would normally, she's just normally going to train as always. She's training hard. She trains her chakra control. As she realized as a Uzumaki, and now that she just gained the ability of both her parents and stuff, she's gonna have a lot of chakra. So how to best, get over that? Well, that's simple. That's to work on her chakra control as much as possible. So yeah, she works on her chakra control. As I'm gonna say the only person that can rival her chakra control is honestly Tsunade, as she now has perfect chakra control. I'm gonna say she learns also the secret behind the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Now she knows that she can have a lot of Shadow Clones go out, and due to her now being basically a complete generic and stuff, she can very easily learn. She can heal and stuff very fast. As also she made it. It's also she gave Kurama. I'm gonna say she went to the QB as she saw him, as she would feel his anger and stuff. As she would right then and there, she would just decide that she's going to change some things. As she gave him a lot more room to work around, let him be able to go places in her mind and just basically be able to move around. As she would then say to him, "I'm sorry that we have been keeping you locked up here. I do not want you to be locked up here. I do not want you to feel trapped. Because in all this honesty, I understand now. Since now I can kind of feel your feelings. And I'm sorry about what we have been doing to you. I do not intentionally want this to happen to you again. So whenever I die, I plan to, take away these, I plan to be able to make it where you can't be sealed again. Unless you wish to be sealed inside my clan only, which I wouldn't mind doing. But again, this is all under, what you want to do. In retrospect. As Chroma, he would kind of smile at her. He goes, Thanks, kid. It's like she also got rid of the seal. So yeah, she can use KCM and KCM too. As also she asks Kurama if like he wants to go into use modes before she does, because she does not again want to just take away his chakra without asking permission, because she feels like that's like very messed up. But she's not wrong. Now now Naruto, she kind of just like um she basically um Naruto, she basically just like you know now like all she can do is train, and she basically has her clone go through everything that's there, like through every scroll possible. As when she does this, basically she'll learn everything that she can. um she will like learn stuff on Fuinjutsu, as like she will very quickly become a Fuinjutsu master, because I'm gonna say it's a genetic of Uzumaki to be very good in Fuinjutsu. So like yeah. Um. Also, now I'm trying to think how I want to word this. Um. So yeah, now now Naruto, she will like she will train and she will master all her abilities, including her chakra manipulation. As you know her and like she will go and see Herzen, as Herzen would have been looking for her. As like the Uzumaki clan, he can't use his crystal balls to see. She has measured her water, wind, and I'm gonna say her lightning affinities. As she can even use storm release, but no, she cannot use storm release. She can only use ice release and the other releases separately. Um, and she has a few jutsu. She doesn't have any S rank jutsu. Well, check that she does. She has the Rising Shuriken, which is I'm gonna make an S rank jutsu. Um, and she basically has the Rising Shuriken and then the lightning and water Rasengan. She has also combined all three inside the Rasengan before, and I'm gonna make that a double S rank. I'm just gonna call it the Kamikaze Rasengan. So yeah, no, I'm gonna call it the Maelstrom Rasengan, honestly. So yeah, um, she also learns like how to use the chakra manipulation. She can make it into swords, chains, ropes, needles, just whatever she feel like making her chakra into. So yeah, now she will also, I'm gonna say she takes up the Uzumaki summoning contract, which is gonna be the dragon contract, which she will also get the sword of the dragons, which is gonna be named Elemental. As the reason why it's called Elemental sword is because it can use any element. Yes, it's a sword that's always passed down by the clan head of the Uzumaki clan. So yeah. Also, all the stuff that's in the vault that's in the Uzumaki clan compound came from Uzugakure. And where did this all come from? Well, that's actually quite simple in itself. Well, you see, she got all of the she got everything because like again because like she kind of hold on. She got all this because like the Uzumaki clan had a seal automatically made for whenever the next Uzumaki person comes into like all their valuables would get sent straight to Konoha, but Konoha won't be able to get to the grounds and stuff because they can't enter through the seal blood gates and all that. So yeah. Um so yeah. So when she goes to meet Horizon goes, no, Nariko, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. I even have Umbus looking for you. And she went inside. She goes, oh, hello, man. Where was I? Well, that's actually quite simple. I was training in my family's compound. As Hiruzen goes, hi, I guess you know. Well, your mother was Kushina Uzumaki and your father was Minato Namikaze. As he would then say, I'm sorry I did not tell you, but you have to understand, I didn't do it because I didn't think you were ready. I did it for your own safety, actually. It's mainly because your father had a lot of enemies, and I wanted you to live at least as normal as you can for as long as possible. I didn't want there to be anyone to be coming after you. And she wouldn't go, that's Pharaoh, man. I don't really blame you. I would have done the same. As you know, Hiruzen will give her the rest of her father's stuff that wasn't able to get to the Uzumaki seal in time, or Kushina wasn't able to seal in time. As whenever he got, it's like whenever she got, okay, no, whenever her, she got like the rest of her father's stuff. Hiruzen then says, I'm pretty sure you know what to do with all this stuff, huh? As you know, she will nod her head. She goes, yeah, I do. As Hiruzen will nod. As he would then say, I expect you to win the tutoring exam so I can promote you. As she would then says, oh, yeah. That's gonna be easy. As Hiruzen goes, don't get too cocky now. She goes, oh, I'm not. I just know because of the training I've been through. As Hiruzen would nod. As he would then say, she want to talk about it? She goes, nope, too many ears. As she would then disappear. As you know, Hiruzen's thinking this tuning exam is now going to be a lot more hectic. So yeah. Now, now time skip to the actual exams. As normally she will block body flicker into the, Naruto, she will body flicker into the exam room. As she will see, Gaara and all of them there. Even Sasuke and Kakashi came early. As this is when, Hayato says with all besides Neji Hyuga and Naruto Uzumaki stay on the field. As they would leave. As Kakashi, people think she's going to lose. No one trained her. Oh well, not my problem. She's not ready anyways. As as now as when the match start, they will see that Naruto, she will make chakra chains come straight out of her back. As hers and all don't see this, they mainly like Kakashi though. He'll go, oh shit. When how she as he's thinking, it's like also her hair has changed to bright red. As he goes, how? She's not even a real Uzumaki, so how? As what he doesn't know is that, like, she kinda went through a whole change and stuff. So yeah. So I'm sorry about that. So now she kinda just looks at she kinda looks at Neji and says, are you ready, Neji? As Neji who says if you can beat me. As soon as she says it, she will sigh. As she will shoot the change out at Neji. As she will wrap around. As it would have put multiple cells on her. Now Neji would be like, what did you do to me? As she then goes, isn't it not simple? I literally just took away your chakra. You can't use chakra right now. You have seals that blocks all of it. As Nezu's eyes go wide, she then goes, and again, fate is bullshit. Fate is not even a concept that will change your whole decision on everything. If I really wanted to, Neji, I could have frozen you, and you wouldn't have been able to get out. See, I have multiple kekkie genkais of the Uzumaki clan. I have the body kekkie genkai of chakra, and also chakra manipulation. I have the Namikaze kekkie genkai of shift release. I have also the Uzumaki genkai of ice release. I also have the no, my bad. She has the chakra manipulations, the huge chakra reserves and coals that can rival up to the like what's it called? She like has huge chakra but good chakra control. Like I mean not good but perfect chakra control. Like she has chakras that can rival up to cages at like her own level. I mean at her own age right now. So yeah. Now everybody was shocked that they're hearing this. As you know, a lot of people thinking like, or mainly the civilian council like, we need to put her in the CRA. And Sasuke is thinking, she will be strong enough to become one of my mistress, and from my clan. As you already know, she's not gonna be one. I'm not making her one. So fuck all that. So yeah. Now Kakashi eyes would be wide. He goes, "Oh shit," and she then says, "Also, I could have easily killed you." As as you know, she would then head back to as like Gemma. He would have just said that Sasuke lost. As I mean not Sasuke, but Neji lost. As like she will let him go. As like Neji, he doesn't know what to say. As he just got beaten so easily. So yeah, now so yeah, now after that, Sakura and they'll be wide eyes like she had so many strong good guys. Well, all she needed was proper training, and she could have been the strongest person in the entire village. So yeah, now I hope I don't get copyrighted because the other song that's in the background I forgot about. But yeah, now it's not time for Sasuke versus Gaara. So whenever she will head back up, she will see Gaara. She will then says, "Do not kill him, but if you win your match quick enough, I will show you my true might." As so yeah, as I said, Gaara, he will nod as he will give her a bloodthirsty grin. As he will then goes, "Mother wants your blood." As Naruto goes, Shikaku's a guy, right? He just personated your mother. As Gaara will look at her with a raised eyebrow and goes, "You lie. I would kill you for that." As she will sigh and goes, "Alright." As now it's time for it's now time for it's time for Sasuke and Gaara matches. I'm gonna say Gaara dislocated Sasuke's legs and arm, which gave him the easy victory. Sasuke even tried using the Chidori, but Gaara was playing no games with him and just went for an instant win. So yeah, it's like Shikamaru and Tamari's fight would have been the same. Kenko would have also forfeited. Now it's just time for Naruto versus Gaara. As Naruto, she'll come down. As Kakashi will try to put his hand on him, he goes, "Naruto, you need to surrender. You're not strong enough." As she then shoves off Kakashi's hand and goes, "Do not touch me." And it's Uzumaki sama to you, Hatake-san. As this is where she'll continue to walk off. As everybody would have heard her. As this is where Kirin would be like, "Kakashi, what the fuck did you do?" As he then goes, "I do not know what you're talking about, Kirin-san. It seems that my student has gotten arrogant. Did you even bother to train her, Kakashi?" This is what Azuma would say. As Kakashi wouldn't say a thing after that. As right then and there, that's when he realized that Kakashi chose to play favoritism. One of their own decided to abandon someone. especially Kakashi, the man that preaches about the will of fire, or to never abandon a comrade, and he goes off and does exactly that, abandons a comrade. As you can kind of already guess, he's kind of losing face after, his main saying is don't abandon a comrade, and he abandoned her. And so yeah, Naruto, he'll just, he'll basically just like, I'm gonna say like right now, he's like, not he, but she's heading to the arena. As when she gets there, she'll see Gaara. As Gaara will give her a bloodthirsty grin and says, "You will die today, Uzumaki." And she will laugh and go, "Sure." As soon as Gemma says start, she will then go through hands on. She will say, "Iced out, ice demonic mirrors." And she will form demonic mirrors around Gaara. As everybody would just hear Gaara scream because she's not using regular Cinnabon. No, she's using her own chakra manipulation. As this hurts Gaara even more than it would normally. As everybody would just hear Gaara scream, as they were wondering what is going on. As when the mirrors drop, they would see Gaara look like a pin cushion. As she would then use the Uzumaki chakra chains. As when that happened, Gaara will now be suspended up in the air. As also his seal would have been fixed completely. As Gaara would have been knocked out after the resealing of the Shikaku. As now it's a better seal. As this is where Tamari and Kankara would have jumped down to get their brother from her. As she would then goes, "Oh yeah, your brother can now sleep." As they will be wide eyes. As she would then goes, "I fixed this seal." It's not that hard. As she didn't even go Casey Young. So she really didn't go her full might, but against Gaara and them, that would have been enough to, kill them if she really wanted to. So yeah. Now, now, um, now Orochimaru, he will kind of signals for the invasion to start. As when it does, Tamari then goes, "We surrender. Take us to Ambu headquarters, or whatever." As Narco now, she would put her hands on both of them and bring them into the Ambu headquarters, and so she goes, "Keep them in watch. They have surrendered. They're surrendered from Suna, as there's an invasion." As two other as they would get a guards, of course. As this is when Naruto, she would then session back. As she would then see a whole bunch of some ninjas in the stadium. As she will basically use the short release. As she will kill them all before they can even get to the other Jonies and everything. As when they will look and see them all dead. As this is when Kakashi will go wide-eyed. He'll go, "How did you?" And she would then goes, "My father." Clan's ability. As Kakashi goes, "How do you know about your father?" As she would then says, Kakashi then goes, "How do you know about my sensei's abilities?" And she then goes, "Who the fuck do you think my father is? You think he would just use a random ass person to do the sealing, dumbass?" As Kakashi then goes, "Yes. Why would he use his own daughter? And why would I?" As she then goes, "You really are an idiot." And she wouldn't say anything else other than that. And she would then turn around and she would then look at everybody else and be like, and she wouldn't order anything. She wouldn't make a whole bunch of clones. She would make 500 clones. She would give them assignments. I want 100 of you go to the hospital. Help evacuate if you need to. I want 100 of you for defense, 100 of you for the archive, and 100 of you for the hospital, and 100 of you for the academy. As that's exactly what happened. She would have sent them all out. As they all would have went to go do what they needed to get done. As they would have all basically went out to go and just defeat they would defeat many of the sand and sound ninjas. As as like people will see her come. It's like they will see basically the Red Death or Minato behind her. as they all be thinking like, what the hell? As she's strong, her herself would have went to help out hers, and she would have opened up the basically would have opened up the she would have opened up the what's it called, um she would have opened it up the what's it called? She had opened up the barrier, yes, the barrier. As when it was open, Hiruzen and them would have been surprised. Like, Hiruzen would have been surprised. The Umbus would have been, the Umbusai would have went in there. As Naruto, she would have killed all besides for Tayuya. And she goes, I sense that you're Uzumaki. So you will be under you will be underneath my control now. You are now Tayuya Uzumaki. I don't care what you are back then. And she will get rid of the curse mark. And she will then goes, and she will then tell her what a compound is. And Tayuya, she will basically, she will be thankful. It's also Naruto. She will make a clone. It will wrap the hands around Tayuya, and she will suction to the compound for her to stay in now. Now, I do want to say now that Karin will be rescued. As Tayuya would tell Naruto where Karin is currently being held at. I'm gonna say Orochimaru already got to her like after the second exams and brought her to, you know, the little place for her, whatever she was at. As that would happen, you know, Karin, she'll kind of just she'll see Naruto clone as wondering where the fuck, and like wondering why the clone grabbed her and suctioned her. I mean, not suctioned, but find Rajin all the way back to the Konoha as inside the compound. She will see Tayuya. Karin says scream Tayuya's name and run up and hug her. As now, you know, they are, you know, back with each other after, you know, Tayuya telling her and like what especially was going to happen to the Konoha and all that. I'm gonna see also the Umbus that were there. I'm gonna see they do all besides for Tenzo kind of gets killed by the first and second Hokage and Orochimaru. As Naruto, she would then be beside Hiruzen and Tenzo. As you know, it's also when see that's when, you know, Naruto, she'll kind of just go she'll kind of just seize on it. She'll just say, you resurrected these two Hokages. Do you know what you just done for me? And she will then disappears and appears in front of them, and she will put her hands on both of the she will do ability absorption, and also she will then say dead ceiling. I mean, return of the dead ceiling. And she, you know, the non-Mikaze, I mean not non-Mikaze, Uzumaki clan does have some clan members who does deal with like dead people that have been resurrected before. After seeing Tobirama do it, they always realize that they might need to find a counter to this jutsu just in case. As you know, they did very quickly. As Orochimaru also be watching, it's like this is the first time that someone has ever got rid of his just got rid of his Edo Tensei's. As he doesn't know how to feel about this. As he then says, "Sai, you brat, do you know what you have done?" And she then goes, basically fuck you, but not literally. As you know, he'll kind of blush at her language. As I'm gonna say Hashirama, he will laugh. He goes, "I like her," and I can tell she's an Uzumaki. And like, you know, they're in their spiritual form. And this when the second Hokage says, "Girl, what is your name?" And she just says, "Oh, my name is Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. But I have now more the Uzumaki genes due to an Uzumaki seal. I have touch, and it gave me all the Namikaze abilities, but with the Uzumaki traits." As you know, Hiruzen, he would then goes, "I see. That's why you got all these abilities so quickly." But you know, he's not gonna push her or press her about any of that because that's not his. You know, that's really not in his concern since. His now, since his, you know, his second granddaughter kind of just fucked over Orochimaru. As she then says, "Oh, and thank you for resurrecting them, Orochimaru. You gave me their abilities. So yes, I'm going to give her a Earth element, and she has the ability to take away people Genkai and give it to herself due to Uzumaki seal. Now she then says, "Which style I'm gonna think I forgot what it's called, but it's the wood style that lets him like to trap his enemies and everything. I think it's tree of something. I forgot what it's fully called. I don't really feel like looking it up. Sorry about that. As that would happen basically, as you know, you will be trapped. As she would even use now her own she would use her own chakra chains. No, she used to actually a chocolate sword. As she would swipe it, as it would launch out and basically turn into a sword with a chain on it. As or a chain sword, whatever you want to call it. As Orochimaru was surprised by this. As the basically it'll wrap around him, as she would then put seals on him that would cancel him from using his juices with his arms or even more than chakra. As she would then says, Hokage-sama, this is your student, so I'll let you do whatever you want with him. As he doesn't really have the ability to fight. Now, the invasion was quickly put down to a hold. She knocked out only the sand ninjas, but killed the sound ninjas. As like Herzen, he goes, Naruto, you have gotten so strong. As he was smiling at her, she goes, yeah. As that happened, basically, you know. Now Naruto, she kind of I'm not gonna say like she does anything crazy, but she kind of just and yes, she will be overpowered. I should say that now. But whenever she does go to you know, I'm gonna say like after all this and stuff, she's very tired. She's very worn out of chakra. Oh no, she's not actually. I'm not saying she didn't use her strongest juices yet. As also, I'm gonna say this is when now the three-headed snake would have appeared. As Naruto, she would look at him, and she would then she would disappear where the other people are, and she would then says back up. As they were all wondering why did she tell him to back up? As you know, at the scene what she kind of has been doing and decimating the other ninjas and stuff like that, they decided they were just going to listen to her because whatever she's about to do is gonna probably be very destructive. As she would make up because they the maelstrom Kage no, I'm gonna just call it the maelstrom Rasengan. So yeah, she mixed up the maelstrom Rasengan as she would basically use it as it would have I'm gonna say it will completely, not literally, I mean completely, fuck up these snakes. Like, their body is gone and everything. Now, Herzen and all the other Shinobi's would have seen this, as they would be wide-eyed, as they would go, what the fuck? As she then goes, yeah, I made a few juices. As she then goes, you made that? Well, I got my father's jutsu and then I finished it. As Hiruzen would have also came there, and to say that he was surprised is literally an understatement. Like, he didn't not know that his own second daughter can do some, granddaughter can do some shit like this. As this is beyond him completely. As he did ask her, like, how long did it take her to come up with this idea? And she then goes, after I meet the Rising Shuriken. Hers then goes, the Rising what? She goes, the Rising Shuriken. It is the wind elemental version of the Rasengan. As hers then goes, he was the size and goes, I should have known. You and you goddamn Uzumakis. as he would just basically just sigh to himself like constantly over and over. As you know, he would then look at he kind of just like um look at her and goes, "I'm promoting you to Joni. Anyone else got anything to say about that?" As the other people that was there says nope. As Kakashi then goes, he goes like, Hokage-sama, I don't think she's ready yet. As everybody look at him like, bruh, really? As Herzen goes, I don't think you get to make that call, Kakashi. I mean, you did abandon her during the tuning exam, so like, what gives you permission to make that call? As as you know, Kakashi goes, well, you see, I was her sensei, so I think I will know whenever she's ready or not. As Herzen then goes, bruh, you didn't do shit. You now want to say that she's now not ready? I mean, you signed her up for the tuning exams. Then during the third exams, you leave her to train Sasuke. And now, since she's showing some skills and shit, you think that you need to try to claim some of her training before she makes into Jonin. And you're probably going to try to force her to give Sasuke her juices, which is probably going to become a Uzumaki claim technique. As, you know, Sasuke would then come up to Naruto with a smirk and he goes, I want you to become the first to be in my hero. Ishida goes, nope. As Hiruzen, he will laugh at the Uchiha. Is like, again, not only he gets anything he wants. As this is when Hiruzen will give her the Jonin jacket and go, well, Naruto, congratulations, you're now a Jonin of the Hidden Leaf Village. As she will smiles. As everybody else there would be like, damn. Basically, like, all her friends and stuff would be like, damn. Sakura, she'll make her in her teeth in jealousy as, like, Sasuke offered her to become his first wife. And not her. As, you know, now she kind of has a lot of hatred for Naruto. But she was also happy to see that Naruto turn him down. As Naruto then says, is there any wounded? As they would say, yes, there are a few civilians sadly wounded. And that's why they're in the hospital right now. As Naruto nod her head, as she would basically just, you know, shunts straight to the hospital. As here was everybody wondering why she asked the questions. They shunts straight to the hospital too. As they'll see her start healing everybody just as fast as, you know, Tsunade would have. As you know, now now they're thinking like, what the fuck, how is it that she can heal everybody this quick? It's like they don't understand. As Kakashi no one will see her using medical jutsu. As Kakashi goes, how are you able to use medical jutsu with your chakra control? As Naruto then goes, yes, you can get it. I have perfect chakra control now. And then he says, but your chakra revels the bijus. She goes, yeah, no shit. The fuck you thought it was gonna reveal nothing? As Kakashi then, you know, he then says, how is this possible? And she then goes, come on, what am I? I'm an Uzumaki. You can't predict the fucking Uzumaki, dumbass. And two, again, if you are listening, you'll know that it's one of my body kekkie guys I have, and also like the ones that if I get bit, you can get recovered, as I'm pretty sure I get for that one. So yeah, as Kakashi, I'm gonna say like Kakashi. He then says, I want you to fight me, and if you beat me, you can become a Jonin. And she then says, hi, fine, so you can get off my dick about everything. And then he says, but if I win, you murder Sasuke. Not only that, you give him all of your juices. And she then says, and if I win, I get to rip the Sharingan out of your eye, and you gotta get a regular eye. As Kakashi, he then goes, I can't do that. That would hinder me. As Shield then goes, you rely too much on your shining gun like the Uchihas, which is going to be your downfall. Now, either go with those terms or you don't say shit again. As Kakashi goes, fine, you can become a Jonin now. And she doesn't want to give up his shining gun because he likes it. As he doesn't know if he can truly be Naruto. After seeing her speed, he can easily outspeed her in his shining gun. Also, her genjutsu skills is literally better than Uchiha's, due to again her clan, due to like the ones that are, you know, they already made you know, genjutsus that can rival them, the Uchiha, so and also that's uncoppable and can defeat shining guns. So yeah. So yeah, now so yeah, basically after that, you know, Naruto, she would kind of just like, she really wouldn't care about, you know, the fighting and all that, cause she knew that like she can easily fuck up Kakashi if she really felt like it, and just she wanted to get rid of his shining gun so he would stop being so dependent on it. And also, it kind of makes him now lose his more face, since he didn't want to challenge his own student that everybody can clearly tell and knew that she wasn't really going to try against him, as she still had a lot of chocolate love. As she would then like start to head home. As the next day will come, you know, she'll kind of get called for a council meeting, or you know, almost show up and they'd be like, as like again, she'll kind of leave to go take Tayuya and Karen to get clothes and stuff. As you know, they'll see the as like some of the umbus and stuff will be on guard at the same Tayuya. As Narco put her hands up at the umbus and says, "They're with me. They are part of my clan." Current Tayuya was forced to be part in order to stay alive. As now she's part of my clan, so I would not have any of y'all being hostile to her. As that would make the what's it called? That would make, you know, everybody kind of back off, as you know, they'll nod their heads to Narco. After again, like, she gained every ninja's respect, by the way. I should say now, like, every ninja's, besides for Sasuke and Sakura's, you know. Oh, and Kakashi. Even though she kind of humbled Kakashi twice. Um, Also, she um she like also I'm gonna say that Naruto also like I'm gonna say like she also now, like, as she's heading this way, it's like she just got carrying them some new gear and all that. Um like she'll basically like she, you know, she'll have them be as her escort to the council meeting, as you know, Karino will look like actual ninjas now, as Naruto has taken upon herself to train them in the uzumaki ways and stuff. As she put Tayuya as head of the genjutsu faction, as again Tayuya has her now has her like flute, you know, so like, and her flute mainly plays genjutsu, so like, you know, this one, you know, Naruto thought, you know what, why not have her head of the genjutsu part of the faction. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. She's now part of the Genji faction of the Uzumaki clan. As as that, as like as Naruto now, she'll kind of just be like, so like Taiyu, she'll have her flute, and also I'm gonna say that Taiyu also learns how to play a guitar. As the guitar as Naruto made it where like the guitar will shoot off lightning bolts and stuff like that. And also they signed the Dragon's contract. I'm gonna say they have a time room, right? Which is why Taiyu was able to learn so much. As this time room would slow down time, for them a whole year is literally 3 hours in the real world. So yeah. Also why Naruto was able to get super strong. I should say that now. As the Uzumaki clan was so in depth in Fujitsu, they were able to do this. No job thinking I might be rushing shit and making them strong and all that, but nope. No. Now now Naruto personally, she kind of just she like kind of just trains her like she trained them very well, as she made Karin the head of the healing side of the clan, and have her working on her what's it called, like she basically had Karin work on like, because like she found out Karin has the body kick and genkai for the healing ability, as she kind of just told Karin that that's what you're gonna be working on from now on. And she kind of taught her all the medical juices and just basically everything she can. I really want to say that I really want to say that Naruto, she kind of just she basically doesn't train people harshly. She's actually a fair teacher. Well, as fair as you can be, I should say. I'm trying to think what I want to not give. So yeah, now so yeah, so when they get to the council meeting, she would have seen she'll see Hiruzen and the other clan heads, and she'll go and she'll kind of just greet them. It's again, they like would greet her back. As this Hiruzen goes, Narco, I see that you have brought the two ladies that you have brought in that are part of your clan. And she then goes, yes, they're my bodyguards for most of it. And also, Gigi, I need you to make them shinobis. Karen, I would say that she is a I'm gonna give Karen a B. I'm gonna say she's an A rank, but she's mainly a medical ninja. Karen here, I would say that she's also A rank, close to being S rank. She's the Genjutsu specialist, and I have recently been teaching her how to use weapons and stuff. She knows how to make a guitar into a weapon. As this is when Hiruzen then goes, thank you. And also, Naruto, after also seeing that you were able to get rid of a curse mark, can you get rid of 2 more curse marks, mainly Sasuke Ichigo's and Enko Mitarashi? As Naruto then goes, yeah, sure. Just come to your office and I'll do it then. As this is when Downzone goes, Demon, where did you get all of your abilities and stuff from? And Naruto then goes, I'm not a demon, and 2, I have full control over the 9 to the 5 abilities and everything. So yeah, fuck off. And she then goes, and also Donzo, don't fucking come towards me again, because you were the one that was trying to get me to become part of your root program, which is supposed to be dispelled, by the way, if I must add in, if you didn't know that. And she would just sigh and goes, you think I haven't seen your root operators? Come on now. Hell, you have 2 of them outside this office right now. As Hiruzen will look at Donzo with a glare. As she would then goes, and not only that, you have taken some of the clan's children. Like, for 1, the Hyugas, 2, the Abrames, 3, the Naras, and isn't your top, one of your top commanders at Yamanaka? I wonder. Do the clan head know about this, Donzo? As, you know, Donzo, he goes, what are you talking about? And she then goes, oh. So they don't know. And she was kind of, you know, give out all of Donzo's files. And she then goes, Donzo, you must forgot, I was able to prank the entire village. I gave the Hokage all my pranks and stuff I did. Because 1, if you must know, Donzo, I merely did this because of village security. At a young age, I realized the village security was very weakened. So, which is the reason why Hiruzen knew ahead of time what my pranks were going to be. He just acted like he didn't. Because, again, it was mainly due to the paperwork. And also, again, for village security. Which is why it was a lot harder for you to sneak in over Orochimaru. If you didn't notice. Hiruzen knew that it was you the whole time. As he didn't do anything to now. This is when like Hiruzen would have smiled, because Naruto would have secretly put chakra, like just basically put chakra removing cells on him, like the same one she gave to Orochimaru that will not let him now use his chakra. As so as that would basically happen and all that, he would basically be like, what did you do to me? As he's trying to use his chakra to, you know, to escape, and also to put Naruto on the Genjutsu of the Izanagi. And she would then says, oh, well, isn't that simple? Well, if you haven't noticed, I got rid of your ability to use chakra, which I also got rid of the ability of that shining gun that's on your arms and in your eye to be not useful. As everybody there would be shocked that he has it. As Sasuke would have came out of the shadow, you have what of my clansmen? As Naruto then goes, yeah, Sasuke, you shouldn't really believe in the elders or civilian council. They just want you for power or for your wealth, to be real. The reason why you were spoiled so fucking much. Hokage somehow said Itachi be a partner from his crimes, since it was Danzo and the elders that basically went over your authority of him to murderize his entire clan. It makes sense to bring back a man that's not guilty of some shit that he did not cause on purpose. As Rizzo then says, I do agree with that statement, Naruto. But you see, Itachi's doing something for the village already, and I did not want to pull him back just so far. As Naruto goes, are you talking about for the Akatsuki? As this is when everything goes, how do you know about this, Naruto? As she then goes, simple, I made a moan spot network already. As I'm gonna say, Naruto, she gave the Lenaways people, she says, I'll give y'all a chance to make a lot of money by becoming part of my spy network. As, you know, they not gonna disagree. They tell her that they would do it for free. And she then goes, no, I'm not gonna try to do this for free because this can get you killed. And I do not want none of you to die. Which is why I will also give you this. If you ever get in a bind, then I will teleport you out of that place by you channeling chakra to this kunai. as you know, the people from Runaways, they understand that what they're going to be doing is going to be very dangerous, and she's doing this to protect them. So again, they would just agree to like the terms of them like having to, of course, wear the seals and shit like that. As so yeah, as that basically happened, like what's his name? Horizon. Here goes. Holy shit! It's that's again that's how the Spy Network was originally formed and everything. So yeah, now now this is when again Danzo would have been arrested. What's his name? Itachi would have been able to come back to the village after getting a letter from Naruto. It's like he would be surprised that she out of all people has sent him a letter to tell him to come back to the village. As he would have already been in the gates, as he would have just basically walked through. I mean, not yeah, he would have just walked through and showed him the letter. As they would be surprised that Itachi of the Sharingan has been let back inside the village and everything. As also he has crushed his ring to the Akatsuki, renouncing the Akatsuki, and he has killed Kisame and taken his sword as well. As like he plans to give it to Naruto. As the Uzumaki clans were the people that made the 7 Ninja Swordsmen, which is why the 7 Ninja Swordsmen so pridefully, are so proud about the swords, and like they would do anything to get the sword back. As so yeah. Now basically now since she is a Uzumaki, these swords will come immediately towards her no matter what. Like it doesn't matter who the person is, she would like get full of the other sword. Even if like it's like this new welder or anything like that, but if it's a Uzumaki that's holding it, the sword is automatically bound to them. So yeah, with that being said, so yeah, with that being said, now Naruto, she would have basically just she basically would have just like she would have just like as Itachi would have went straight to the council room, as like he would have seen Naruto, as Naruto then goes, hello Kakashi, I mean not Kakashi, Itachi, it's good to have you back. As Itachi would then goes, as Sasuke would have ran over and hugged Itachi and goes, you fucking idiot, why did you lie to me? You made me go through all this hatred and pain for what? As Itachi didn't explain to Sasuke what his true plans were, and that's for Sasuke to get strong enough to kill him. So that way, his burden of feeling that he killed the entire family would have gone away. As that would have been said, as that kind of being said right now, basically Itachi, he kind of just now, since now he's basically a free man and all, like he doesn't really know what to really say about this, because like this is the first time in a long time he's been able to do whatever he wants, and now I have to worry about the consequences. This is again thanks to Naruto basically setting him out to be free and not be on the bingo bus no more. As Sasuke goes, Naruto, I'm forever grateful. It's like she says, well, that's good. It's hopefully now you won't become as much of a dick as you have been. As Sasuke, he would kind of blush as he was gonna say Gomen, as she would then goes, oh, that doesn't cut it for you, Sasuke. Oh no. You were a fat ass dick to me. So I think I'm gonna get payback on you. Don't worry about it though. But guys, I think I'm going to end that off here. If you do enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment on this. I do hope this doesn't keep y'all entertained. I'm sorry again, I haven't been recording as much. As you can kind of guess, I've been very busy since this is my final year. It's in high school, and I was supposed to have been dropping a bunch of videos, especially on my birthday. I was supposed to drop like multiple videos, but I've been too busy in that fact. But guys, I hope you do guys leave a like, leave a comment. And which y'all leave a time skip in y'all favorite part in this video. Peace.